back to our crossover stream of a Jon Snow-like character playing through Mass Effect. So far we've been to the Artemis Tau Cluster, which is the first of 4 planets we have to go to for the main quest. And then we got to know our crew a little bit. And now we're going to head to the galaxy map and see where we should go next. So next we will head to the Hades Gamma Cluster and see what's going on here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Now, as we all know, Jon Snow is quite the miner. He'll get really excited in Mass Effect 2 when he's allowed to mine planets. But until then, he's gonna have to settle for being a surveyor.
Signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Jon Snow wouldn't understand.
And this is a problem, why?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I'll go with why me.
Just because I saved Eden Prime doesn't make me an expert on nuclear munitions.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Okay, so we're loyal to Admiral Hackett, so we'll
get
say
on
where
it
is
immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
On this mission, we will take Tech Expert, since it's a bomb disposal mission, and Rex for heavy hitting. Alright. And let's level up Tally and Rex. So Rex, we're going to work on your armor. And still your shotgun. And Tally, we're gonna work on your decryption. We want to be able to do hard decryption. We want to be able to do hard electronics, although we're not quite there yet. Now let's look at the map. We'll go to this Alliance homing beacon. We like to go in and out on our missions. There's a massive sun. Looks like we gotta go inside. Lots of modular construction in the universe. This is one of the few times you'll see Jon Snow.
Coming from a mine?
This smells.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Ah, this'll be a Jon Snow answer. Whoever did this is in danger.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
Ah, Jon Snow Shepherd. Back to showing his face.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
We'd go with the question.
You have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I fought. My name is Ilanos Haliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
Alright, so Jon Snow gets to action. Call the
My
Normandy.
crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Well, we'll pretend that Tally disabled the bomb. And also the clock's somehow not running right now.
No sense standing around.
So, Jon Snow almost got himself killed. This is not unusual. Area map. Oh, he went out the other way. That's right. Well, we might as well go to the mercenary camp. Don't think we can go... Can we go up the hill? Is this the right way? Hmm. Ah, this is the right way. I am not the best shot yet.
I've lost shields!
Oh, yes, you have, John. Shield boost.
I've lost shields!
Uh-oh, heal. Probably should have saved. Make way for the Normandy. Just move Mako over here? I don't know. One of those guys was... Okay. So let's return to the Normandy. now let's do some surveying. Ooh, it's no dragon glass. Not bad.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
So for this, we'll take Garrus and Rex. They're my heavy hitters. Go ahead and level up. Level up. We'll just head straight to the Geth outpost. Probably easiest to go around. Who do you think's driving? I like to imagine that Garrus is the driver. Not sure if this is right. Classic Mako. This is when you kind of wish that they just shoot you. Oh. Not my finest hour. Ah, there we go. Like I said, always better to just get shot. I don't think they have enough rockets. The worst thing you can do is get the Mako blown up. Let's recharge our shields. Ah, here comes the dropship. That's not good. I think I gotta keep shooting this thing. Pretty much only takes cannon damage.
Three more of these outposts left to clear out. This should be fun.
Let's go ahead and take out. They really should have dropped off more guys. Should we go for those minerals? Might as well. It can be done. Uranium? I think I'm in the yellow suit.
Finally, some action.
That was not some action, sorry. What does it take to return to the Normandy? You need to be on some flat ground. Alright, let's go see if any of my crew wants to talk to me. I think he's always sweating.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Well, that's too bad. See if Jon Snow gets to do any mining. Nope, just collecting experience points. Ooh, lithium. I wonder what they use lithium for in the future. Now for this mission, we're going to take our Geth expert Tally, and we'll take Garrus. Probably should have brought Rex. It's cold. And we'll go ahead and level up Tally. You can definitely make Tally a powerhouse on these Geth-centric missions. Oh, now we got a Colossus. So let's deal with Colossus first. Oh. Not my best performance so far. Let's get out of there.
Think we're good, Commander?
Let me use my sniper.
Lost shields.
No, that's not good. Ooh. Might as well do some repair. Definitely want to make some highlights or non-lowlights of this. Oh, we're gonna have to get some more Omni Gel. Let's get out of the Mako. Mistakes were made. Ow. Shield boost?
I've lost shields!
I think that's gonna be a game over. I'm sure I used to know how to do this. We can't do any more repairs. Ah, there's a game opener. Well, let's try again. That was bad. Oh, let's mine some minerals. Magnesium. Might use that for batteries. B. Alright, so let's try to take out the people on the towers first. That is the wrong way. We need a sick ghost on these guys. Let's wait for 2 bars to grow back. Now, it's us versus the Colossus. Oops. Oh, he missed. Excellent. Dropship just drops troops. Get out, get out. Gonna die. Oh, there were 2 of them? 6 points much. Oh. Well, add 1 more to the death counter. taking out the things on the towers first was good. Ugh, that did not go well. Ow. Oh my god. They are good shots. Well, last time I died because I thought there was only one Geth Prime instead of two. That was a big mistake. Crap. I just... screwed.
Under fire!
This was a big mistake. I'm gonna reload. That was just too dumb. Fuck! How embarrassing. Okay, one, how have you not killed that thing yet? Quite the barricades they have. Well, that counts.
Outposts done. We're halfway there.
Oof, that was tougher than I expected. Or remembered. Probably should have. quite the cliff right there, but I think I can climb it. That was not my smartest move. There we go. It's the indoor Geth outpost. There's husks. Let's see before going inside. Oh, I've died many times in these places. Let's go ahead and upgrade our assault rifle. Oh, husks. Whites.
Charging up.
Maybe give Garrus a better assault rifle.
Negative contacts.
More husks. Here come the Geth. What a dummy. Okay, so I'm guessing when we go outside there'll be a ton of Geth. We'll see what the best way to go about that is.
Hostile contact!
Yep. Let's go ahead and get the Mako. You're such an idiot. Don't drive off the cliff. Don't drive off the cliff. Okay, you drove off the cliff. Drive back up the cliff. Go diagonally. That'll be easier.
Just one more outpost left.
No, I don't think that's true. One does not want to get this close to thorium. Alright, we'll go with Rex this time. Alright, the Geth, their density picks up early here. Does the game have a Geth light turret? Just curious. Is that it? That's just the burn. Let's go for the minerals now. It'll recharge the Mako. Alright. Jon Snow thinks he's about to take out the last Geth outpost. He can just drive there. Ah. This looks like the one on the forest planet. Oh, there's the Colossus.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out. The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Thanks, Rex. Let's go ahead and level up first. Alright, we get to mine for some dragon glass first. Alright. Heat hazard. I'm gonna take Rex and Tally. To the plot. Now it's interesting, it's so dark here, but it's a heat hazard. Of course, dark places can be hot. But typically it's a bit of a subversion of expectation. Oh, there are some colossi. One at a time. Save. Alright. Prepare to be challenged. Do your job, Rex. Oh, shit. Alright, he's got the destroyer done. So now we're gonna use Unity and heal together. Retreat, Rex. destroyer, at least. Stalkers are the tough ones. Oh, bad. The difference is that Rex can heal himself. That's nice.
Let's go.
You lead. I'll follow.
It'd be nice if there was a line from Tally right there, but... Alright, let's go talk to Tally. Really, we'll go talk to the whole crew.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Doctor, seems like... I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there,
No,
Lieutenant?
Commander. Just art appreciation.
We'll talk another time.
Commander?
Who's in here? Oh, these are just my quarters?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off.
You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you and your crew. It has taught me a lot about your species. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
We'll ask the question.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I don't wanna...
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You looked me up?
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Ah, yes, Ash is special. Jon Snow would mess this up.
I care about Ash. A lot.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between us, Shepard.
There is.
You're right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
I'll protect you.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Nah, I'll just leave.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Shepard's doing alright. Alright, now let's see how Jon Snow Shepard does with Ashley. We'll talk to Tally first.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Jon Snow always asks questions.
Something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Of course. Even
You want to
Jon
bring
Snow
this data
knows
back
why.
to the migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
I'm worried about if I'll have enough
If I
men.
give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
That's enough.
Never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Woohoo. Alright, Jon Snow, Shepard, go talk to Garrus. Let's see what
Commander,
he can do.
good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered
Turians
this
have
Turian
livers.
worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Blackies are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That's
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I'll be ambivalent. I'll go with you're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
And Ashley.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Jon Snow would apologize.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's
Whoa.
up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy.
Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
This is a very much Jon Snow's thing.
The male pursues the female. That's their nature. In the genes.
They're gonna keep their
Jon
genes
Snow's
on
kinda
around
sexist.
my sisters. Unless they want to get up close and personal with pruning shears. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital,
she should have told the truth.
Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite.
Now, Jon Snow would not
Every
like
time
classical
he shipped out,
literature.
He recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Nah. I believe in the old gods. I'm Jon Snow.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Alright. That'll be the end of this part of the stream. We will resume with our mission to Pharos next time.